Morning, Jay here from I Wonder UK. Day 5 of the Norfolk Coast Path. We slept on the beach last night at Hunstanton. Just back there, 102 metres. We're walking from Hunstanton. We're aiming for... Where are we aiming for, Dave?
Winterton-on-Sea.
Winterton-on-Sea. It's about 15 miles, but today it's forecast. It's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17th of June 2022. It's forecast for 30 degrees today. It's 5 to 9 in the morning already. It's hot. Just going to need to make sure we stay hydrated today. I think it'll be a lot easier once we get off this sand. Like I say, we're going barefoot styling. Which is quite nice, but it's hard work. Hard work on your calves, but my tendons are screaming at me already. But we'll push through. Starting off the day barefooted. It's the way to go. Looks like somebody else had the same idea. Or some animal. We've gone past Backton now. We're walking like a couple of kids along this wall because the path is sandy. It looks like it's hardened again now, but we just stayed on top of the wall. Walking right on the edge of this pool, which is probably not a great idea, but there we go. After Waldcott, the path turns into a grass track, like firm underfoot. A lot easier to walk down than that grass track we're on, thank goodness. That was becoming just a little bit too much. It's 10:30 in the morning. My watch saying it's 26 degrees already. I think it probably is. In a bit. A couple of people following us, but it's warm. Very warm. Coming out for a little shade stop. Looking back in the distance there, there's Master at Backton, and there's Munsley in the distance. But we're heading towards Haysborough now, towards that church. And that's where we just had a little bit of shade, lovely. For a bit of shade, not too stinky. Let's get going. Another thing we're having to deal with today is about 26 degrees. I think I may have already said that. If I have, sorry. But we're heading straight into the sun. You can probably see the shadow just behind David in front of me, so it's coming directly into our faces and there's no avoiding it. One side or the other on your back, you can sort of get out of it a bit, wearing a hat, wear your hat backwards or whatever, but when it's coming front on, there's no way of avoiding it. But at least we might get suntans. Oh, and the wind's just got up again, mate, here. Just spotted Haysborough Lighthouse, but you can tell the erosion around here. I just think I'd go down this road here and... Oh, finishes. Even the sea defences look a bit worse for wear. Break at Cart Gap. It's 12 o'clock and it's 28 degrees. The sun's gone behind the cloud a little second, so it's a bit of a relief. We're going to try and push through to St Pauline, stop and get something to eat, but yeah, it's we took the alternative route from Cart Gap. I think we've both had enough of walk along the sand for the day. I do like being on the beach, but yeah, 28 degrees with a rucksack, not so much fun. So through to Sea Pool and get something to eat, drink and a good rest. Hopefully cool our bodies back down again. Just pulled into Sea Pooling for a bit. Had a couple of drinks and as you can probably tell, soaked our shirts, wet our hair, filled up our water bottles, come back out. When you come out there's food, chips. Walk down the road 50 metres, you need to watch for a tiny little alleyway. On the left, it goes, turns left and right, and then you're back out on the grass again. It's about 5 to 3 and it's 31 degrees, so I think the challenge for this one is dealing with the heat. Literally a quarter mile from Sea Pool and go for a kissing gate. This doesn't look like it's well used. Very overgrown with pushing from both sides, including stinging nettles, which will just add to the fun today. Hoping to get away from the sand by walking along the alternative routes instead of along the beach. You're mistaken. The alternative routes are sand as well, but it's lovely. On the stretch from Sea Pool into Winterton, there's loads of little tiny bits you can just pop yourself into. About over halfway now. But also be wary of the sand on the path. It gets gravel like we are now. Just when you get used to it, it turns into sand again. There's loads of little spots to wild camp. Just put yourself up around here. Coming across Winterton Dunes now. It's 5 o'clock and it's still 30 degrees. There's a little more, I don't know, bushes and stuff, foliage on the side now, which before it was completely open. Occasionally you could get a bit of shade. There was nowhere in the last 5.5 miles to get any water after Sea Pooling, so be warned. At Sea Pooling we resorted to running ahead, heads under the taps and soaking our shirts. Even that dried out after a couple of miles, so trying to keep the last little bit of water just in case we need it. Caught the sun though, haven't I? Last 5.5 miles before Winterton, make sure you've got food, snacks and plenty to drink, especially if it's a hot day. I think we've probably just about had it.
Just about.
We got here, hopefully, well, we're not quite there yet, but we're nearly there. But yeah, seriously, there is nothing out here. You hit a hot day like today. Yeah, it's hard work and there's not very many places even for shade. End of day 5, we got to Winterton, just setting up camp now. It's 8:15 and it's still 28 degrees. It's been up to 33 degrees today and we've walked 16 miles, so well pleased with ourselves. We've had something to eat, we've had a drink, getting a tent together and then probably get into bed because we live dangerously like that. We'll be in bed by 9. Alright.
Hello.
End of day 5 on the Norfolk Coast Path. It's been a bit of a slaughter today, 33 degrees. And yeah, it's beat us both up, but we got here. We've both eaten, got the tents up. Happy that we got here and we've got water, so it's all good. See you another time, cheers.